R.C. Davis for Warriors.com with Sean May. Sean, how'd the workout go today?
It was good. I thought guys played extremely hard. Yesterday was a little bit different. We had 3 teams, no subs. Today the basketball was a little bit better. Guys shared the ball a little bit more because we went 2 teams. But you know, it's a great organization. They put on a great workout for guys to come in and showcase what they can do. And I thought overall it went well.
Former lottery pick of the then Charlotte Bobcats, now the Hornets. How's your life changed since then?
You know, it's been a lot of ups and downs. My career hasn't gone probably as many saw, or myself even, but played overseas, which was good for me to get back to playing heavy minutes and playing well, and did some nice things overseas. So now 30, going on my 10th year, which is crazy. I felt like, you know, it's a great time to try to come back. I still feel like I can play at this level. Hopefully they saw that I can still play at this level, and hopefully you'll see me on the team soon.
How are the knees?
Knees are good. This crazy thing that's been, you know, pretty much a non-issue since I left Charlotte. I've had a couple fifth metatarsal injuries that I've had to deal with, but overall, you know, I've felt great playing, you know, last 4 or 5 years overseas, playing a lot of minutes, a lot of games. Has helped me restore confidence and get back to playing the way that I know I can play.
I know your father played pro ball. What kind of advice has he given you recently about, you know, the 10-day contracts, the workouts?
Yeah, he just says for him, get in front of as many NBA people as you can. And I think that's, you know, talking to Bob Myers, that's the same thing he just told me. I think for me, it's just getting people to see me again. Sometimes you're almost lost and forgotten when you're not around. Even playing overseas, even though they have guys who scout, they're normally looking at younger talent. But, you know, just get in front of as many people as you can see. If you look at my dad's career, our careers have kind of been parallel. You know, he played 4, 5, 6 years in the league like I did, went overseas, played a long time, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with finishing out overseas. I just feel like I still have a lot to offer and I can still help a team.
RC mentioned the knees. Do you allow yourself ever to look back and say, what if I hadn't had to have the microfracture surgery and things?
I think everybody does, a little bit to an extent, but I don't think you can. I don't think it does yourself, you do yourself any service. You look back and say, what if? It's what happened. It's what I had to deal with. Because of that, a lot of other things happened, but my talent level is there. And I think when you see me play, and hopefully when these guys saw me play, they see, hey, here's a kid who's smart, who knows how to play and plays the right way. And that's the only thing I try to get across in these workouts. Is I know how to play. Even at 30, I can still do a lot of good things for a team, and I can help them. But I've thought about it, but I try not to think about it too much.
Some of the guys obviously just went through the draft process last year, right there on the cusp with the D-League.
Yeah.
You've done all this. You've succeeded on the NBA floor. Is there any amount of swallowing your pride to come do some of these things?
I mean, at this point, the pride is gone. You just got to do it. I mean, if you let your pride get in your way, you'll never succeed in life. So I just try to, you know, roll with the punches. Whatever opportunity I can get, I take. The different thing here is being the old guy. It's kind of weird. You know, I'm going in on my 10th year now, and you know, seeing some of these kids, I just saw them play in college last year, and it's a little bit different, but, you know, you try to help them. And, you know, I think being the wily vet out here, I try to tell them different situations while we're playing to help them, you know, throughout the scrimmages and games.
It's funny to think of yourself as old at 30.
Yeah, I mean, in basketball years, it's like dog years, you know what I mean? I'm going on 85. I don't know how Tim Duncan's keep doing it, man. It's crazy.
Do you relish that opportunity at all? I mean, to share some of your experiences?
For sure.
with the younger guys?
When I'm done playing, you know, whether it be broadcasting or coaching, that's going to be my next avenue. So I love being around the game and talking through situations, especially on the court. For a lot of young guys, they haven't seen everything. Most of them should have seen everything, but they're not able to recognize it. So being a little bit older, a little bit wiser, you're able to, you know, distinguish stuff a little bit better. And I try to, you know, relay that to them, whether it be guards or posts or whatever. I've been around a lot of good players, and seeing the things that they can do. And some of these guys, I think, can be really good. So I just try to help them as much as I can.
With your background, your father, and then what you did coming through the league, I'm sure you have a ton of relationships around the NBA. Has that helped at all in this process, being able to get in front of more people? For
sure. I mean, 100%. I went down to the Final Four and actually met R.C. Buford, and that's how I got with San Antonio workout. Bob used to represent me, and so I just, you know, called Bob and say, if you guys are having a mini camp. Same thing with, you know, a lot of guys. I went out to LA and met with a lot of teams, and that's why I'm going out to Vegas. From being around the NBA, I think if you relish those relationships and keep them live, you know, people are willing to help you as long as you're able to put in the work and come out and showcase what you can do.
Any specific part of your game that you're trying to show, hey, I can still do this, or hey, I can do this, or hey, I've added this wrinkle to my game?
I think a lot of people didn't realize when I first came in the league, I'm a pretty good jump shooter, and that's what I've tried to, the game has changed a lot from when I came in, where you don't have this, they're playing more spread, letting guys like Steph Curry get in the lane, Harrison Barnes, so you have more pick and pop fives, pick and pop fours, a lot of stretch fours. So just trying to showcase I can do that. The biggest thing for me is the health. Showing, today was great. This particular setup was great to come in and play 2 straight days, so they can see, hey, he's able to play a lot and move around and play good defense, talk, communicate. Those things I think they need to see because they haven't seen me for so long.
And a bounce back on a back-to-back, I bet was important to him too,
yeah,
to see it. Yeah.
For me, it was great. Hopefully they were able to see legs are still fresh and still able to go. But all in all, it was good. This is a great organization. They do things the right way. They came in, they had a plan, and guys came in and played hard because of that. So yeah, it was good.
What's your ultimate goal for this process now? Are you trying to get a training camp invite, a make good contract for next year? How are you looking at it?
For me, anything I can get, honestly. I'm just trying to get back in the league. You're very fortunate. It's a great opportunity to play in this league. I've experienced a lot going overseas, and I'm ready to get back. For me, I think the next process is probably getting to training camp or a make good contract. Summer league is not something that I really want to do. If it's something that has to be done, I'm willing to do it. But at this point, just trying to get in with somebody who has a spot to be earned, and I'll do the rest myself.
You mentioned Harrison there. You guys have any kind of relationship?
Great relationship.
With your
yeah. I mean, it's tough being overseas. You don't talk to a lot of guys while you're gone, but we have a great family at North Carolina, and Harrison has been great. When he played there, I spent a lot of time with him, being a former player, and watched him a lot this year, talked to him a lot. Kid's good. He's going to be really good, and he just found himself in a pretty tough situation behind some good players last year. So unfortunately, that's part of being on a good team, and I think he handled it well. But I'm looking for him to do big things in this league.
He's in here at all hours of the night. That's always a good sign.
And he's a gym rat, man. He's a gym rat. He was the same way at school. He loves the game. Tries to emulate a lot of what Kobe does, so I think that's a lot in his blood, trying to be in the gym and beat people into the gym. So I love Harrison. I love his work ethic. Great kid. You guys will love him for a long time.
For Sean May, I'm RC Davis for Warriors TV.